In this presentation, we're going to conduct a pie chart for this information. So we're going to go to insert, we're going to go to pie chart, select pie chart, right click, select data, and we're going to select the data for this chart, hit edit, and then we're going to add the names of the pie chart. So it gives us the legend, hit OK, hit OK. Then we're going to go in and change the title of our pie chart to 2012 presidential election results. And we're going to add our values to it so you can see it a little bit more clearly. Then we're going to go to format the actual text of the graph so it's more visible. Then we're going to fill it with something gradient to make it a little bit more visually appealing. You can also make it a little bit more bigger as well. Make the graph a little bit more visual. Actually, we can go over to home and center our graph. And here's our pie chart for the 2012 presidential election results. Then we're going to go to home prices, and with this information we're going to conduct analysis of homes sold within the zip code. So we're going to first put it all into a pivot chart. So we hit Control, hit Shift at the same time, press down to highlight it all, then press to the right once to select it all. Then we're going to go to Insert, Pivot Table. Actually, we're going to exit that. We're going to go to Insert, Recommended Pivot Tables, and then go down to Sum of Sale by zip code. Hit OK, which gives us all the zip codes and the names within the area, as well as their totals. So we're going to Control Shift, down click, and right click up. Then we're going to go to Insert and create a bar graph or a column chart. Same thing. And create our table. Now our table is a little bit more sporadic at the moment, so we're going to first widen it to make it a little bit more visual. Then we're going to go to Access, and we're going to move down the city. Then we're going to hide the actual access buttons from the screen. We'll hit that, hit hide access buttons from chart, as well as this one as well. Then we're going to go here to format our chart, add in our titles on the axis. Would add the data labels, but we really don't need them because we have the chart over here, but it makes it a little bit more clouded. Gonna go to grid lines, add in our vertical grid lines. Then we're going to format our chart. Well, go to format the text again, make it bold. Oops. Format, make it bold. Then we're going to change the color of the background again. Then we're going to change the title to total of houses sold by zip code. I want to make it all caps you can. Then we're going to add our access titles. And that's going to be okay, it deleted it. Let me add it again. It's going to be total prices. And then zip code. Expand it a little bit to make it a little bit more visible. And here we have the total of houses sold by zip code. And this is our completed graph. Now we're going to go to stock price. And we're going to create a line graph for this information here. So we right click, go to line graph. You can do a standard line graph or line graph for markets, but try this one. Right click, select data, select the range for our data, Control Shift down, hit OK. That's not what I wanted to do. Hit Control Shift down to the right, insert line graph. And here we have our line graph. And go and add our labels. Add our legend. Give us our vertical median within between our axis. Add our grid lines as well. That way you can read it a little bit more clear. So now we have our dates at the bottom. Then we have our total values. We can change our title. Need to add the values. We can go in and format our chart. Get light blue. Change the background. Make it black. Change the color of our shapes. Then we can go in and design. Change the color of our lines and plot points. Make it more visible. So we can change the background to a different color because it's kind of hard to see. And this concludes all our graphs. Thank you.